Oshawa Information Kilo. Weather at 1520 Zulu. Wind 200. At 5. Wind variable between 180 and 260. Visibility 5 miles. Haze. Temperature 28. Dew point 20. Altimeter 3012. Approach RNAV runway 12. Landing and departing runway 12. Inform ATC that you have information Kilo.
Hey everyone, welcome back. We're going to go on a little flight today, and there's no mission today's flight, other than just to say hello and catch up. It's been a while. Let's get in the plane and see where we end up. Clear prop.
Oshawa Ground, Foxtrot, Mike Victor Uniform at Tango 1 requesting taxi to the main apron for run-up.
Mike Victor Uniform, ground taxi Delta.
Delta to the main apron, Mike Victor Uniform.
Limit back tower number 2, following the arrow just turning final.
Number 2 with traffic side flow, come back.
1.8.4 went off.
Yes, Tango. Alright, Tower Yankee Echo Romeo requesting a Foxtrot available.
Yankee Echo Romeo Tower, check remarks. Whiskey Lima Quebec Tower number 1.
Number 1, Whiskey Lima Quebec.
Oshawa Tower, Foxtrot, Mike Victor Uniform, holding short 1-2 on Bravo, ready for departure. Mike Victor Uniform Tower for now, fly runway heading, wind variable at 6, cleared for takeoff, runway 12. Runway heading, cleared 12, Mike Victor Uniform.
Airspeed's live.
Delta Foxtrot Charlie Tower, squawk 1262.
1262 for Delta Foxtrot Charlie.
Golf Bravo Quebec Tower traffic 2 miles northeast of the field, northbound Cessna 150, 2,000 feet.
Alpha Bravo Quebec Tower, people looking for traffic.
Delta Foxtrot Charlie Tower traffic 6 miles northeast of the field, inbound Cessna 172, 3,900 feet.
Central Mark, so it's about high out, Delta Foxtrot Charlie.
Whiskey Lima Quebec Tower, wind variable at 6, clear to land runway 12.
Clear to land runway 12, Whiskey Lima Quebec.
Yankee Echo Romeo Tower number 2, follow Cessna turning 1 mile final.
Number 2, Yankee Echo Romeo.
Mike Victor Uniform Tower B, non-standard right turn northwestbound. Right turn northwest, Mike Victor Uniform. Golf Bravo Quebec Tower, say your altitude.
Golf Bravo Quebec, currently 2,800 kV, on descent to 2,500, coming up over Columbus.
India Sierra Tango Tower, follow Cherokee in the climb out, wind 150 at 4, cleared for takeoff, runway 12.
Golf Sierra Tango, clear for takeoff, runway 12.
Mike Victor Uniform climbing through 3,000. Mike Victor Uniform Tower, change on it frequency. En route, thank you very much, Mike Victor Uniform.
Oshawa Tower, Golf Bravo Whiskey Quebec, with Philip.
So there we are. We cleared the Oshawa control zone. We actually cleared it vertically before we cleared it in the round. I don't know, what is that called? In the distance. In their zone. Their zone is 5 nautical miles and then 3,000 feet above, and so we cleared it above before we cleared it distance-wise. I really should know what that's called, shouldn't I? Let me know down below. So
heading east to Kingston.
it's probably been 6 weeks since I've had the cameras on. I've been flying a lot. I was training out at Harv's there in Manitoba, Ran out of time because I had some stuff to do back east here in Quebec. Came back to go to Quebec. I've been flying, practicing as best I can without having an instructor with me. I can't log any of that time, but I can still practice doing all of the stuff that I need to with the electronics. So I'm about 2/3 of the way through the IFR training, and mid-September I'm going to go back out to Harv's Air and finish. And so I'm practicing as much as I can here, but it's hard because, you know, simulated RNAV approaches are just that. They're simulated. And you can always see out the window. Well, you have to see out the window. So I've been flying with a safety pilot who's looking out the window while I'm concentrating on what's happening here. But it's, you know, it's not the best. It's better with an actual instructor. I also wanted to thank everyone for Hope Air 2025. The trip went swimmingly, went amazing. We did have some hiccups, again, associated with weather and smoke. I met up with most of the pilots this past weekend at a fly-in, and they're talking about next year. They're already planning next year, and it sounds like it's going to happen in August next year. And I don't want to spill the beans too much, but I want to thank everyone who donated. Last I checked, we had raised over $38,000. Absolutely incredible that we raised that much. And it's all because of you guys working hard out there to donate money to a worthy cause. That money will change lives. And I'm not just saying that, I know that. I've on these trips we get to meet people who have used Hope Air, who have needed the service, and their lives have changed, and that's because of people like you who believe in it and donate their money. So we'll be doing it again in 2026, and I'm hoping to do some other stuff with Hope Air this winter. We'll see how that works out. The panel is amazing. This stack that we put in, absolutely incredible. Works really well with the autopilot. Look, ma, no hands. The autopilot, a lot of people have been sending me messages asking about it. It's really the only one that's certified for this airframe. I know people think a 172 is a 172, but they're not. And I've said this before, it really comes down to a span of serial numbers in a lot of cases of what equipment you can put in. Took a little while to get it set up. It was a little frustrating when I was trying to set it up, but the people at ProPilot were really helpful. They sort of led me through it, took a bit of time, got it done, and now it works flawlessly. I do a flight plan on ForeFlight on my iPad, get in the plane, start it up, send the flight plan to the Avidyne IFD. That populates everything else. One click, everybody knows where we're going and what we're doing, and it sends it to the autopilot, and the autopilot just follows along. And I've used the autopilot for a couple approaches, and it brings you right down the glide path or the glide slope, depending on whether it's an RNAV or an ILS. Right down to 500 feet, you click it off, and you're there. It's just absolutely amazing. And I don't want to get complacent with the autopilot, but it certainly removes the stress of a lot of the workload when you're prepping approach plates and getting ready for your approach. It takes one part of the stress away so that you can look at what you need to read and figure things out, and then you do your scan, and then you come back to it. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with this entire suite. I'm so glad I went with the Dynon, and I'm so glad that Avidyne and Trig works so well with the Dynon. It's a fantastic system overall. So my plan for the coming few months is I'm going to finish my IFR training, get that done, which would be great, and then that opens up so many more possibilities for this channel, because I'll be able to fly somewhere knowing that I'll have a greater chance of being able to do it in a shorter time frame. A lot of the things that I really wanted to do with this channel, flying at VFR, there were just too many unknowns and too many chances to get stuck somewhere, like I do. And if you've watched this channel, you know I get stuck places. So as soon as I'm IFR rated, I want to do much more adventure flying, places that are a little farther off the map. And I'm trying to work out something next year. I'd really love to get together a bunch of aviation YouTubers next year and go and do some fishing. So let me know down below who you'd like to see on a northern fishing trip. And they should be pilots who have aircraft like this, who can fly into shorter gravel airstrips. Because once you get into the Northland, it's mostly unprepared. So let me know down below, and I'm going to work pretty hard on that this winter and see if I can put something together for 2026. Over on the cooking channel, I had someone leave me a comment. And I know that they were kicking me. I know full well that they were kicking me, but their comment was along the lines of, this guy's been on YouTube for 19 years. The cooking channel has been on YouTube for 19 years. And he doesn't have 1 million subs. I don't have 1 million subs. He must be working hard to not have people follow him. And they're not wrong. They're not wrong. They really aren't. And that kind of made me stop and think. And I know that I don't say subscribe, like, and smash that bell. And I probably should. So, if you're watching this channel and you like it, like, subscribe, and smash that bell. Thank you.
Lake Simcoe, connecting live para 4,000 feet and below Lake Simcoe. Under traffic, this is Foxtrot, Mike Victor Uniform, Cessna 172, currently at 3,500 feet over the south end of Barrie, traveling northwest to Edenville. Foxtrot, Mike Victor Uniform.
So like I said, this was just a catch-up. Thanks for putting up with my rambling. So thanks for sticking with me. And thanks for everybody who donated to Hope Air. You've really made a difference. And I'll see you on the next one.
Edenville traffic, Mike Victor Uniform, base to final, runway 13, Edenville. Edenville traffic, Echo Zulu Delta, we're crossing runway 2608 for the grass. That's track 26 on the grass. Edenville traffic, Foxtrot, Mike Victor Uniform, clear of 13 on Delta, Edenville.